Hey everyone, so this is Blake. How are you guys doing? So I thought I would talk about my study abroad experience with you guys and just tell you how crazy it's been. So I still have about probably 7 months until I'm actually going to leave to Sweden. I'm still super excited. I can't wait. But the process for getting ready for study abroad is so much more complicated than I thought it would be. When I originally wanted to study abroad, probably about I don't know, 7, 8 months ago, I originally saw the UNO, the study abroad, and I was super excited. I was under the impression I'd pretty much be able to walk up to my study abroad office and be like, "Hey, I'm going over to Sweden to study abroad. See ya." Well, no, it's not that easy at all. I just had a study abroad appointment with my advisor, and it was very, I don't know, very mind blowing. I don't know if that's the right word, but there is just so much I have to actually do before I can study abroad to Sweden. I have to apply to the my university first, and they have to accept me. So I have to do all these essays and get recommendations and all this stuff beforehand. Then after that's done, I have to apply at it'll be Luleå, I think that's how you say it. Um, so I have to apply at the university over there in Sweden, and they have to accept me. And then after that, like I have to get my passport, then I have to get my visa, and then I have to get like health insurance for over there. And I mean, then also I have to worry about like the housing arrangements and rides and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know, it's just I did not expect it to be this much work to study abroad. I'm sure it'll be worth it. I'm really looking forward to this life changing experience. It will just be amazing. I hope it'll be like a new chapter in my life. So, aside from that, I guess a little bit of the just talking about the reason I wanted to study abroad. I sort of hit on it in a video before, I think, but I did not mention this exactly, and it's just something that like I heard, and it just from a podcast, and it just really stuck out at me. So they were basically talking about people that you envy. And so I don't know about you guys, but I know in high school and middle school and elementary school, there was this one guy throughout all of school, not college. I don't know where he is now, but he was always I don't know. He was always really active in things, and when he graduated high school, he went to study abroad in Ireland. I was so jealous, and I already hated him internally just because of he was doing all these things that I was jealous that I could not be doing myself. And taking a second look at it after what I learned from the podcast, this is actually all stuff I could have done. So, like for example, in the podcast, Gretchen Rubin, the um, speaker of the podcast, she said to this one mom, um, the mom was saying how she totally envied this artist and wished she could do that. And then Gretchen turned around to her and was like, "Why can't you be an artist? You're very good at art. I'm sure you can do that." And then the mom turned around and said back to her with a flustered look, she's like, "What? I I could never do that." And it was just like something that, I mean, if you don't have the right mind frame, you're never going to do it. But if you have that mind frame, um, I mean, anything's possible. And so, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's really good to have somebody that you envy, because then you can look at them and be like, you can realize what you envy about them, and then that relates to you. And then that's kind of a learning lesson for you that you can do. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you and thought that was a pretty life changing experience. And if I guess if you've ever had anything like that or studied abroad or anything of that sort, just say down in the comments. And thanks for listening.